Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas. I'm taking in from Melbourne, Australia, and of course we're back with another awesome music video. This time we're talking about a song from Metallica on their 1996 album called Load, and it's called Wasting My Hate. Now, due to a typo in the request, I thought the song was called Wasting My Hat, so I brought a hat along for this particular video. And it's a good hat, I think it's rather fetching. It looks alright. It's more functional, it keeps the sun off my head, and I don't get sunburnt and all of that, so it's a good hat. But it's a shame to waste it, but I need to wear it because, we got some pretty serious UV rays here in Australia, but that's a story for another day. And of course, I'm pretty pale on the best of days, so I don't want to get sunburnt, and getting sunburnt is not a good plan. What is a good plan is talking about this song. I'm going to play you a couple of riffs, show them how to, how they all go together, and hopefully you can learn the riffs too and play yourself some Metallica. So let's check it out. Okay, so it opens like this. And then they give it the juice. So that's pretty much it, and what we're doing is just playing this bluesy ass riff. Like, you gotta love how gnarly that is. So basically you start, of course this is in E flat tuning, and every day of the week, all the time, every time, if you want to get my attention, tune your guitar to E flat. I absolutely love this tuning. I love it. I don't know why, it just always catches my attention. So if your song is tuned to E flat, sign me up, I'm a fan. Anyway, the riff, of course, starts on that open E, hit it twice, get up to your 5th fret on the E flat string in this instance, and then go up to the 7th. So dig that, and then up to the 5th fret on the D. So and then the 7th fret on the D. So back to the 5th fret on the D. Dig that. And then we go down to the 7th, or we go up in terms of gravity, to the 7th fret on your big old E string. Back to that 5th fret on the D, so you dig that. Then we're going to go bit. So down to the 3rd fret, and just give it a bit of a tweak up to the 5th. So you sort of switch between that 3rd fret and the 5th fret. And then that big old open banger like that, just to finish it off. And that's pretty much that first riff to introduce the song. Now remember that, because it's going to come back later. Next thing to do is hit up when they give it the juice, and there are these nice chords, power chords. We've talked about them before. We want to give it the old 5th fret on the A, 7th fret on the D. So once we get that shape like that, we just hit it up 2 frets up to the 9th fret on the A and the 7th fret on the D, and just rock the hell out of that, because in the song they do this. And what they're doing is, as I said, that little chord pattern, and there are a few open E chugs in there as well, because you got to chug it, you got to throw in your chugs. And then this brings us to like the sort of rock riff, which is taking that power chord shape, which I talked about, and just starting up at the old 7th fret and the 9th fret, or 7th fret on the A, I should say, 9th fret on the D, and we just take that shape and move it down a bit in the groove. So start with a big old chugger, yeah, so we just go, and then we take that exact same pattern and pop it on the old E and the A string. So 7th fret on the E, 9th fret on the A, and then take that same pattern down in the exact same step, and then go down to the 3rd fret on the E, 5th fret on the A, then just sort of slide it up to the 5th fret, back down again. Bang, that should get you the riff. So if you piece it all together, hopefully it sounds something like this. Bang. And that gets you that main tag of that big riff in the song. And you can put in a few accents and things like that as you go through it, which I like to do just to spice it up, as it were. There used to be this really cool curry restaurant near where I used to work called Spice It Up, and every time you rung up, you know, you'd be like, oh, I want a vindaloo, and then they'd be like, hey, do you want to spice it up? And they'd put extra like chili and stuff in there. Good place. I wish it was still around. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Let's get back to the task at hand and get done with the plan. So, like I said, throw in a few accents, and just mess around and have fun with it, because that's the main thing. And play it your way, and what sounds fun and right to you, and just make sure you're having a good time when you play it. And this is one of those good time riffs. So this is sort of what I do. So just going back to that, just well, you don't have to do that little tagger at the end there. Again, that's up to your discretion. That leads us into the verse riff, and we're just gonna rock our favorite, another power chord, 7th fret on the A, 9th fret on the D, and you're going to have to use your little pinky finger in there as well, because it goes up to the 10th fret there on the D. So those chords again from before, where we go. So that, if you put that together, should give you something like this. Now you should be able to do that. Well, I hope so. And then of course that brings us back around to that first little riff we talked about. So this one rocks. Like I said, it's bluesy AF and a good time. Of course, yeah, let's do it. Remember that little bit at the start that I was talking about, that you just play that riff again, but you give it the juice, and at the end you just end on a big old E chord there, and bang, you got Metallica, Wasting My Hate. So hopefully you can piece all those bits together and, you know, have some fun playing it. If you don't, well, turn it up louder and try again, is all I have to say. It's a great song from a controversial album, but there's a lot of great songs on Load. I really like it. I didn't really dig Reload that much, because it sounded like leftover stuff that they recorded and were pretty half-assed about. And if you actually do some research into Reload, you'll find out that it was leftover stuff that they were really half-assed about. Anyway, time for the guitar solo in the song. Well, this saves me a bit of time because there is no guitar solo in the song, because it's a quick, 3-minute banger of a track, and it doesn't need one, so we don't have to worry about that. But I hope you get a chance to put together those riffs and, yeah, enjoy the hell out of playing it, because who the hell doesn't love just rocking out with some good stuff like that. It's always fun. Hey, I hope you found this video helpful and insightful, and you might have been able to learn some of those riffs. I really hope you do. Anyway, if you've watched the video and you like it, give it the old thumbs up-a-roo on YouTube. If you haven't already, subscribe, and all that jazz. Get the bell on. If you've watched the video and you hated it and you've watched it this far, then mad respect, and I tip my hat to you, sir. Anyway, leave a comment below if you like this song, if you like Load, if you don't like it, whatever, just, yeah, shout it out loud. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next video, and yeah, stay cool everyone, and we'll catch up soon for some more fun. Cheers. Bye for now. Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas. I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia. Oh, shit.